Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're up at the haunt, working on more projects, more stuff. First I'm going to update you on what we have done over the past few days. Then I've got something new to show you. I'll explain that when we get there. So last night I got a rat done, so that's ready to ship out. I am working on a grin mask. I didn't have the proper paints, so I had to go and acquire those today so I can make some mask paint. So I'm going to be working on that, knocking it out. We got 2 clown horns here that we just have to add some blood to. Then they're ready to go. So we'll get that done. And we're going to work on our bodies a bit. Clown cap is going to get worked on today. Circus rat's done. Eye bite we'll work on today. Stuff like that. Apart from that, what else we're going to work on? We did our pools of the egg wall thing, egg wall cluster. We're working on some binding kind of membrane on top of it here. And then we did the hanging egg sac, which you watched me sculpt. There it is. This is not done. We've got some more stuff to do to it, but this is the pooled and poured latex piece. Came out really, really well. This is the best 2-part mold I've ever done. It's also the heaviest 2-part mold I've ever done. Thing weighs like probably 80 pounds. It's a beast. So anyway, let's go over here and I'll show you what else I got. So I'm over here in our offices. It's a mess in here because no one has been in here since October. That's why it's so messy. But anyway, a few months ago, as you guys already know, we were in New Orleans at HauntCon. For those of you who aren't aware of what HauntCon is, HauntCon is a small trade show inside of a trade show. The larger trade show is the Halloween and Party Expo. So what they do is they cater to Halloween stores and costume stores and a lot of things like that. So there were a few vendors there that had masks. 2 especially that we bought a lot of products from. Now the masks they have are a lot of characters from movies and from TV and games and things like that, and they're high quality masks. They look really cool, not to where I would have them on an actor in our haunt, but if I was going to have them on a body, that'd be great. So what we did, we bought a whole bunch of masks at a great price with the intent to actually fill them, throw them on a character, and then add a prop to a lot of our rooms. And I want to show you what we got from them right now. So our first box, and this is not everything, this is about half of what we ordered from each place. So the first one is from Trick or Treat, and we got this whole box of masks here. So this mask here is from the Umbrella Academy, this weird looking kind of bear thing. And all of these are going to be made into characters in our haunt, not actors. Here's another one from the Umbrella Academy. This one is from a movie called The Terror of Hallows Eve. Some weird looking tree guy. Really cool kind of demon looking character. And then any of them I saw, it was just like a generic kind of like zombie I got. This just says, "We are going to eat you, zombie, the dead are among us." So this was a weird kind of fat zombie guy, and these are great because they're already painted. They have blood and things like that, so I don't have to do anything. A lot of them have hair also. Here's another zombie. This one says it's from The Walking Dead, but who's ever going to go, "That's the one zombie from The Walking Dead"? But yeah, it's awesome. They have eyes, they have teeth, and these weird kind of black urchins all over them. This is another one from Walking Dead. Real cool. This one is from, I think, like Dawn of the Dead. Zombie guy. Another zombie. Half face kind of zombie. Pretty cool. Sorry for the glare on this stuff. This guy is from Evil Dead 2. He's a deadite, I assume. But it's just a cool, ugly kind of character. This one has hair. Pretty cool. So that's all the masks from Trick or Treat. Throw those back in this box. So the idea is for us to create our own bodies out of our mold, and to use these masks as their heads will make sure they all have hands and costumes, and instead of spending $900 on a body, I can just make my own. These masks are from a company called Ghoulish Productions. And they're really cool. There's a lot of more just generic kind of monsters in here as opposed to those which are all from like a movie. So here you've got zombie guy. A lot of these have hair, which I like because it makes them more complete. So zombie with the nasty teeth. They have eyes, which is good. So there's one zombie. Here's another kind of dead thing. This says it's a La Llorona mask. I just think it's a screaming old lady with bleeding eyes mask. Pretty cool. I got a few of these. So these are like a scarecrow with a crow's beak with teeth, and they're all bloody and scary. I think about maybe 5 of these, and the intent is to make those all characters in the courtyard with some creepy scarecrows in there. We got another zombie mask here, generic sort of zombie, and of course, I mean, this one has hair too and ears and everything. If any of these aren't up to my quality, I can of course repaint them. Like our clowns, these clowns I got are all colorful. Our clowns are not colorful. Our clowns are black and white, so I will likely repaint these clowns to more match our clowns. I got quite a few clowns in here. Here's another scarecrow I got. This one I think is meant to go outside. I think. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the crows go outside. This one is called Infected, some sort of zombie, kind of veiny mutant, kind of demon guy. Again, these, I got a few of them. These kind of pumpkin masks. I don't remember if these were made to go on top of scarecrows, or if my plan was to use foam and just turn them into actual pumpkins outside. I know I bought a few from these guys to do that, but I think those were actual pumpkins, not masks. Here is a zombie military kind of cop looking guy. We have a whole area that's Ward H is supposed to be like a military kind of bunker with zombies, so that works perfectly. I think it's supposed to be like a Nazi zombie. This cat mask is cool, so I'll put that somewhere in the haunt. Maybe the trick-or-treater room. Got a whole bunch of clowns here that are all made kind of the same with different paint jobs, different expressions. So we're planning to add a lot of characters to the clown room this year. There's this one. There's one more there. Looks like John Wayne Gacy. And then this one is like a giant ultimate kind of zombie. It's got a whole chest and belly of guts and stuff in the back. So that'll make a really awesome kind of character. So yeah, that's our haul from Trick or Treat and from Ghoulish Productions. That's, like I said, that's only half of it. I know from Ghoulish we ordered something like almost 50 pieces. So there should be a lot more coming in. And we'll be adding a lot of elements to our haunt that way. And I would encourage you guys to do the same thing. If you're creative enough, or even if you're not, I mean, you can always buy a mask and create a armature out of pipe or whatever, out of wood, and make your own kind of scary creatures. If you have an old mask that's went through a lot of dry rot and it's kind of falling apart, you can always use that on a prop as opposed to on a person where it'll get used every day and moved and stuff. If it's on a prop, you can kind of preserve it for a long time and make something cool that works constantly in your haunt. You can also make animations out of them and everything. They're great. Anyway, I'm going to get to work, knock some stuff out. I got a few hours. Let's see what shakes up. All right, guys, so it is the next day, but I want to update you on what we did yesterday and a few things that we knocked out today. We are still here working for a few hours, but first up, I'm working on some teeth for this grin mask so that I can, for when we make these into a body. So I did the pumpkin teeth here, but I think I'm going to try to replace these ones on the outside with the other kind. I don't know. I keep going kind of back and forth about whether I like it or not. So I might work on that in a bit. We've got our egg cluster here. This is almost done. I need to get more cheesecloth for it. One grin mask here. That's going to Asylum 49. This is a really cool one. I like the color combination they chose, and then I painted it. And Amanda, she did a great job on this hair. She actually made all these dreadlocks and the chin braid. Really cool mask. I like it a lot. And over here we've got our zombie body I'm working on right now. It's just very dark because I did the our stains. Once I hit it with the crystal clear, that'll all kind of reawaken and kind of brighten up. But I have to put the eyes in. I have to do something in its mouth, do some kind of touching up on its teeth. I got to add a lot of blood and stuff. So this one's almost done. It's just got some minor details left. We're working on another body. Chris is working on a few masks, and then he's going to come over here and pour another body. Yesterday and today we wrapped up this guy, the egg sack. This is really cool. We did all the outside kind of texturing yesterday. Me, Amanda, and Mr. Hutchins. Then I painted it today, and this is one of the coolest props I think I've ever made. We are going to make a few more. This one is just kind of a basic one. We are going to make one that actually drips, and we're going to make one that actually moves, like it's kind of pulsing. But I did a really great paint job on this. I'm happy with this a lot, and I can't wait to make about 20 more to hang in our reception room. It's going to look really cool. I told Chris earlier, I spent a long time making crappy sculptures, but because I made crappy sculptures, it made me really good at painting. Now I make higher quality sculptures, and I know a lot of tricks with painting that make it easy, but also make stuff turn out really, really cool like that. So anyway, we're working right now on a few costumes. I'm working on a pair of pants to go with this surgeon's coat. Chris is mixing up some paint. Once I get those pants done, I'm going to be working on these 3 bodies up here and just moving down the line. So the grin mask there is done. So next I'll be working on the clown cap and the eye bite. So yep, moving right along, guys. Alright guys, so I got these bodies are based. This one's almost done. Just got to do some details on its head, hair, and the dress. This one, I got to hit the whole costume. We got clown cap all based. I'm going to hit that next with some stuff. And then I redid the teeth on this guy. So they're more human. So I like it more. We'll mold that tomorrow, and then we'll start cranking out clowns. It's gonna look cool. So anyway, I'm gonna do some detailing on that, and then see where I end up. We're heading out of here pretty soon. Chris is making our last batch of expanding foam right now for our next body, and yeah, so on to that guy. All right, guys. So here's the zombie with the clear coat. Put some blood on its face. All that's left on this guy is to add some hair and the eyes, and then this will be ready to go, and some shoes, and I have to secure its pants. So I guess there's a little bit left, and then it'll be ready to go. But apart from that, we're going to be heading out of here, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow. More shit. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm Justin Hill tuning out. You stay scary. Thank you guys very much.